Hello, I'm Ruth Deuber.
And I'm David Lee, and it's What's Cooking at Shell Point.
Right.
Today we're going to cook my friend Susan's shrimp and artichoke saute. And I just wanted to say to you, this is a really simple, but can be an elegant or just a very quick way to have a nice little dinner. So the ingredients we have, I like to use fresh shrimp, and I'll talk about how to make it simpler. We're cooking this for two right now. So shrimp, and something many people don't use, Fontina cheese, and that's 3 ounces grated, and artichokes, and it's a half a can, and I got 2 different kinds at
Yes, I was
Publix.
going to ask you questions about artichokes because they have several different kinds on the shelf at Publix. They have the quarters, they have the halves, and they have the bottoms and everything. Is there anyone in particular that you like to work with? Which one?
Well, I use the quarters only because it's less work.
Okay,
Okay,
alrighty.
and so I drain them, and it's just half a can of
And so
artichokes.
it's not the marinated.
Yeah, you can. Most of them come marinated.
Oh, really?
But actually, this one doesn't. So actually, these were on sale this week, Ruth. So
Oh,
I got
okay.
2 cans
Well, that's
of
a
them.
good reason.
Yeah. And so then this calls for 3 different herbs: dried thyme, basil, and oregano. And it seems like overkill, but that's what kind of gives it, between that and the Fontina, gives it a unique flavor
Oh, it would be.
that we're not used to.
Great. Can't wait.
So
Can't wait.
anyway,
Alrighty.
we should start. We'll go over, and I want to show you how to devein shrimp if you haven't done that before. And you don't have to do this. I was at Publix the other day, and they had shrimp already deveined. So I peel it all off very quickly, except for the last pit to leave the tail on. And then on the back, you just slice down with a nice knife, and you take out the vein. Like so. I'll do one more. Open up just a little vein out of here. And if you want to make this simpler, just go to Publix and buy them already deveined. There you have it. I've already started to warm up my 1.5 tablespoons of butter. So this is a half a can, and I drained them so they're ready to go. And I must confess that we don't use garlic, but some people use garlic with this, and I usually don't even put it in. That's why on the recipe you'll find online they call it optional, just to make it easier. I don't want to saute the shallots too much. And by the way, for all our stoves, I usually cook this between 5 and 6 on the stove. Then we're going to add, and I shake it around, stir it around a little bit, just for a few seconds, because we don't want to burn any of the herbs. And now, this recipe is as easy to do for 1, 2, 4. You could do 4 in this pan, otherwise you'd have to do a few. And we'll time it here. We don't have to. I don't ever want to overcook my shrimp. A lot of times it's so easy to overcook them. So the first side I've found with this temperature on our stoves, it's 3 minutes.
And I like the fact that you did use the shallots. You spoke about that before, that you can't eat the garlic.
We don't.
So that's
I don't
right.
like garlic,
and so that is
so
a good
I substitute
substitute.
shallots. Yep,
That's right. That's
absolutely.
a great substitute. So.
Yeah, and leave them off if you.
Oh, that's right. You don't have
oftentimes
to.
you
But
won't have one in your house.
I think there's enough flavor in everything that you don't
Everything,
really
yep.
need it. But
Yeah, just to make it as easy as possible.
That's right.
For people. And that's the other thing I'm saying is you can buy deveined shrimp already,
yeah.
or when we get ready to turn this, if you buy already cooked shrimp,
Okay.
when we turn it, you can just put the cooked shrimp in,
That's right.
the final phase,
Okay,
and save you a lot of time.
I'm for that.
But I got to tell you,
I know,
I've
we
only
gotta
lived
do
in
it
Florida
this way.
2 years now.
That's right.
And I got to tell you, the pink shrimp down here, I love them. So
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Those are beautiful, really.
when I'm cooking, I always clean up after myself. So we're almost ready to turn them in. Ruth, I always like to clean up as I go so that when we sit down to eat,
Yes.
I've got no dirty dishes laying
That's
around
right.
here.
Well, it's better for your guests. They don't have to look at them in the kitchen. Yeah.
That's right, yeah. Okay, so we're down to the last few minutes, so now I'm going to toast my bread, which I already have in the, and my 3 minutes are up. So we'll turn them around and they're just nice and sauteed here a little bit.
You look beautiful.
And they've all got some herbs on them. And now, put the artichokes on. And my grated cheese. We cover it for no more than 2 minutes, and it'll be done.
You do leave the burner on at the same
Yes,
time.
I leave the burner on.
Okay.
And cover it. Now, the recipe calls for toasting the bread. It calls for thin sliced bread, and it says to take the crust off, but Ruth, I like the crust left on.
What, gives a little extra
So-
crunch?
So we're going to get ready. And while we're waiting for that to finish up here, Ruth, we can't help it, but when melons are in season, you've got to have melon.
Absolutely. Got to use melons now.
And just to think about with some prosciutto on it, and I happen to have gone to the little Italian deli and brought the Italian prosciutto, but you can get some wonderful prosciutto.
Yeah, that's what you can
at the
get
deli
at
at Publix
Publix.
too. Yeah. We're just exactly 2 minutes into it. Cheese is melted, and we're ready to put this on your plate, Ruth.
Okay.
Now for us, we have found for dinner that 5 shrimp is what we want. If you want more, you can do that, or less. So I put 3 on one and 2 on the other. And we've cooked this whole meal in about 8 minutes. So
Well, it is quick. One pan. That's the beauty of it.
yeah.
Wow.
And I know not everybody does it, but parsley adds a little flavor to everything. And so we always like to put a little parsley on it. Not required, but just the extra flavor sounds good. So, Ruth,
We're going to need
there
a
you
fork.
have it, huh?
We're going to need a fork, too.
well, now that you asked for it, Ruth,
Oh, my goodness.
we're ready to go here.
Okay.
How's that look to you?
Wonderful.
Huh?
Now we can enjoy.
Enjoy. So there you have it.
All righty. Oh, love this. I'm going to take a bite here.
Well, as soon as you do, I will.
I bet it's a little hot. I want to taste that sauce.
There you have it.
That's a wonderful flavor, David.
Thank you.
Thank
Isn't
you
it
so
though?
much. Yes,
Thanks.
pretty enjoyable.
I hope you enjoy it too. Invite us over and we'll help cook with you.
Well, I don't know about that, but that's all right.
Okay.
I'll put it up on the website for you.
Great.
And we hope you'll try it. And join us again next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.